Hello, kids. Today, I am going to tell you a story about the tale of the two pots. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between tall mountains, there were two pots sitting side by side in a cozy kitchen. One was shiny and new, made of bright, polished copper. The other was old and worn, made of clay, with a few cracks in its body. The new pot was proud of its smooth surface and beautiful gleam, while the old pot often felt a little sad about its cracks and chipped edges. The new pot would boast every time someone came into the kitchen. "Look at me," it would say. "I'm the finest pot in this house. I'm shiny, perfect, and strong. No one could ever compare to me." The old pot, on the other hand, would only sigh and say, "I may not be as beautiful as you, but I have seen many years of use. I've helped cook many meals and carried countless amounts of water. Though I may have a few cracks, I have a heart full of memories." One day, the village faced a great drought. The river that flowed through the village dried up, and the villagers struggled to find water. The villagers gathered around the well, but it was too deep for them to reach the water. The new pot was sitting on the shelf, shining as always, but it could do nothing to help. It was too fragile to carry heavy loads of water, and no one trusted it to make the journey to the well. The old pot, though, was different. Despite its cracks and worn edges, it was sturdy and reliable. One of the villagers picked it up, and it held a large amount of water, much more than the new pot could ever manage. "Let's use the old pot," the villager exclaimed. The old pot, although a bit tired, didn't hesitate. It was proud to be useful again. Each day, it carried water from the well, making sure the village had enough to drink and cook with. The villagers began to see just how valuable the old pot truly was. They admired its strength, and though it was no longer as shiny as the new pot, its heart was full of love and service. After many days of this hard work, the new pot began to feel ashamed. It had spent so much time focusing on its shiny surface and bragging about its beauty. But now, it saw that true worth wasn't about how you looked on the outside. It was about how you helped others, no matter what shape or size you were. The new pot turned to the old pot one evening and said, "I'm sorry for ever boasting. You've shown me that it's not about being perfect, but about being useful. You're the true hero of the village." The old pot smiled, its cracks no longer seeming like flaws, but like badges of honor. "Don't worry," it said kindly. "We all have our own strengths. Yours may be your beauty, but mine is my experience. Together, we make the kitchen complete." And from that day on, the two pots sat side by side, sharing their unique talents, knowing that both were valuable in their own way. So kids, that's all for today. If you like our story, please subscribe or press the bell icon. See you next time with another story.